Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video with CryptoNinjas. My name is Dale, and this video we're looking into two ambitious Web3 gaming projects called Moonveil and Xociety. Both studios have raised millions of dollars, pitched next-level gameplay, and promised to redefine Web3 gaming. Their tokens, More and XO, are even listed on Binance Alpha. But here's the thing, right now Web3 gaming is in a bear cycle. As with the altcoins market, the players are fatigued and the attention is low. So let's dig into what these projects are, what they've built so far, and whether they stand a chance. As always, I'll be looking into the price prediction of these tokens. Let's go. But before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to CryptoNinjas and use all our social links for 20% off our trading fees for life. Thank you very much. Before we start, I am not a financial advisor, so none of the things that I said here in this video can be taken as financial advice. Do your own research and be careful while trading. First is Xociety. So Xociety is a third-person shooter MMO built by a Korean studio called Enders Interactive. They are developing on the Sui blockchain. Their game blends skill-based combat with economic and social gameplay. Here are their key selling points. They have a shooter-style core loop mixed with RPG layers. Second, play-to-earn progression with a focus on fairness. Third, a cooperation system where players can own and manage virtual businesses. In their recent beta test, they reported having over 643 total days played across 64 different countries, with an average of 63.5% weekly retention rate, and around roughly 3,000 testers, which is not bad for a Web3 beta. They have also raised about $7.5 million in funding, and their native token XO is listed on Binance Alpha on June 26th. The team behind XO recently shared their vision for XO tokenomics, and to be fair, it is more detailed than most. They are trying to fix what broke so many Web3 games before. They're targeting three main audiences: Web3 gamers who want to earn, Web2 gamers who want fun, and token investors who want to see price appreciation. That is why their token model is built around four core pillars. One is competitive matches, so players pay XO token or fiat to enter, and top players can earn up to 30x returns based on their performance. Number two is profits and loss model. The gameplay is designed like crypto trading, right? So you can win big, but you can also lose your buy-in. No free rides. Number three, real yield. Revenue from in-game spending and IP partnerships will go toward player rewards and token burns. And finally, number four, low initial circulating supply. To avoid typical post-launch dump, they plan to keep early XO circulation tight. I mean, it sounds smart, right? But here's the main problem. We've all heard this before. Every Web3 game has said the same thing: real yield, a sustainable economy, limited supply, skill-based rewards, but guess what? All of them have failed. Most players don't want to lose money for losing a match, and it is mandatory that you have to pay XO token to enter. For shooter games, you're gonna be losing quite a lot. For example, PUBG, the average winning rate is like 5%, all right? So every 100 matches, you win like 5 out of those. So if you play these long enough, you're gonna be losing quite a lot of money. And not to mention these farmers, they're gonna farm the hell out of this game, exploits, and then hacks as well. But what about real yield? Well, without a massive player base and real spending, it's all theoretical. Plus, if the token price drops about 95%, then the real ain't gonna be that much. Okay. What about low circulating supply? Oh, you mean low float? Well, we've seen all of these low float and high FTV tokens after being listed on Binance Alpha, right? Look at that. Boom, bam. Most of them instantly crash. After a couple of days, gone to the dust. Overall, this token design is generic. It's just another iteration of what's already failed. But I'm not blaming the studio. It's just the nature of this market. It's a money game. In the end, XO's fate isn't about how clever the tokenomic model is. It's about whether people will actually play the game and spend real money, real fees. And in a market where people mostly care about dumping tokens and making quick money, this is a real test. Remember Illuvium or Shrapnel? Well, they came with massive hype too, but now they're ghosts. Their tokens are down 95-99%. If Xociety doesn't radically exceed the Web3 gameplay standards, it's going to end up as another niche title with a dying Discord server, low on-chain stats, and Yeah. Here's my price prediction. The XO token will be around $60 million FTV after listing. Then the price will go down to about $30 million right after a couple of days. I could be wrong about the valuation, but I'm pretty sure the token's gonna dump fast. The second game is Moonveil. Moonveil is taking a broader approach. They're not just making a game, they're building an entire Web3 gaming ecosystem that includes their own ZK-powered Layer 2 chain built with Polygon CDK. Number 2, a native token called More, which powers their chain and incentivizes participation, and eventually multiple games. First game is Aster Arc, or do we call it Astrarch? This is a mobile-friendly tower defense game with PvE and PvP. Number 2 is Bushwhack, a stealth-based mobile battle royale game with cartoon-style characters. Number 3, Flaming Pets, a quirky on-chain PvP/PvE strategy arena game, and other mini-games as well. They have raised about $9 million from seed and pre-series A round and about $11 million more from their note sales. They are partnered with big VCs like Spartan, Hashkey, and Animoca brands. Here's the pro and cons of Moonveil, right? Clearly, they're thinking long-term, building a chain and an ecosystem of games that shows, massive ambition. Second is that their chain, Layer 2, is actually live on testnet. Everything works out just fine. Their infrastructure tech is genuinely solid. I mean, gas abstraction, so no gas for games, which is good. ZK-proof layers, etc. Very nice. And, their art direction, art style for these games and character designs, pretty good. Solid for mobile games. But let's be real, okay? Their games are generic, all right? Mostly unfinished, okay? Everything shown that I've seen on YouTube, on social media, is either in beta testing, early designs, or just poorly being developed. For Bushwhack, it's on mobile, on Google Play Store, on Android, but since I have an iOS, I can't test it for sure. So if you've played Bushwhack, let me know what you think, comment down below, right? If you like the game or not. And, in terms of Flaming Pets, the game's not even out yet, underdeveloped. And, they get sidetracked with building these like tiny mini games to capture your attentions, but again, that's not the main focus. So I don't know why they'd be building those mini games. I guess just to stall the community, stall for time. And then Aster Arc, the gameplay looks, honestly, quite boring for a tower defense game. I can find 10 different games, a tower defense game on my app store right now that looks way better than this one. The real issue here is that, they are building infrastructure and releasing the token first before they finish all their games, or at least polish their games, right? It's not a good mindset. Because I guess they're taking up too many projects at once. Building a Layer 2 and then tokenomics on top of that ties everything together. The games, different games, mini games as well. And if you look at the roadmap, they even have more stuff, right, coming. So building these massive ecosystems, it takes time. It's not just 1 or 2 years. It's gonna take multiple years to be finished. So they've been building for like a year or so, a year and a half, and Web3 game trend dying down. I guess they're just impatient. They're rushing things to release their token, make a quick profit, and I guess just call it a day, and that's it. Now, I'm not obviously accusing anyone of anything here, right? I'm sure that after the token is released, they're still going to be keep on building and releasing their games. But honestly, is the ambition, is the dream still there, or is this just being blinded by, how fast things move in Web3? I feel like More, the token, will be just, another forgotten Web3 game token on a custom Layer 2 that, nobody uses. So what is my price prediction? Well, I think More could be worth around $100 million after being on Binance Alpha, but it will drop to about $40 million after a couple days. So here's my final verdict, okay? Do these games have potential? Sure, but it's like saying that all of us have the potential to be rich. But are we? Not me. If we were to be back in 2021, then these tokens would have mooned, all right? Moon, Mars, whatever it is, just based on hype only. But it's 2025. The people are different. The gamers are different. The investors are different. The markets are getting tougher. And that's it for my video about Xociety and Moonveil. Just want to make a quick video about these tokens being on Binance Alpha on June 26th and June 27th. Okay, if you like the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video for the more crypto contents like this. If you agree or disagree with me, comment down below, and remember to use all of our referral links for 20% off of your trading fees for life. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in our next video. Daily out.